Oh man, my head. Oh, that was a Christmas party and a half. Oh wow. Ooh. Oh man, how much? Oh, I'll get the staff to clean this up. Hang on a minute. A letter to the CEO.
Dear Mr. Sunfire, please accept this letter of application for employment with your fine company. I was recently made aware of a recruitment commercial for Suncorp and believe I would be an excellent fit for any position you may have available. I'm significantly concerned with the recent murders by Cloutos and feel compelled to join forces to stop this menace as soon as possible. Also, following our recent collaboration in the excavation of an ocean monument to acquire significant amounts of rare prismarine, I'm sure you appreciate my concern it will not be long before Creeper begins to notice our endeavour and feel it is in both of our interests to work together to overcome this potential setback. I hope that you will consider this proposal as a matter of urgency and eagerly await your response.
How intriguing. Now, I'm going to have some fun with this, because in Foxy's little mini-sode where she drops this off, Conniption was very, very eager to come and look at this book, but was told not to. So I'm going to play a little game. It's called Mess with Conniption's Head. So I've left a breadcrumb trail. I've left some lovely little reminders and clues, and kind of given him permission to come down here and check the book out. I'm completely just messing with his head at this point, and I know I'm probably going to get pranked back for it, but I don't mind. It's going to be fun. So instead of the book, you know, a letter to a CEO by Foxy, we've now got a letter to the CEO by Foxy. And he's going to come all the way out here, get real excited about what's going to be in the book, only to read that. I'm sorry, Conniption. It was just too easy. Have fun. Alright, so we're here in the Craftaway... Oh, was it Craftawinter? What did Frontline call this in the end? Craftawinter District. So, it's not just Christmas, it's winter as well. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me. I'm in New Zealand, so it's my summer, but I'll go with it. So I have heard that there are Christmas presents around here, so we are going to collect our Christmas presents. So these are from the wonderful Foxy. Here we go, Sunfire. Ooh, a nice little Christmas card, some cookies and milk. I will gladly take those. And we'll go to the chest so we know, so everyone knows that we've been. And then we're going to head over to the Christmas tree, because I believe there is something there from Frontline as well. And he did say Santa's Village and Candy Cane Forest. There's a lot of stuff that's happened around here since I was last here. There's a lot of snow on stuff. It's definitely looking a lot more festive. And I've been here and I've dropped off presents for everybody as well. There they are, guys, if you do want to grab your Suncorp present. Now, mine was yellow, I believe. Sunfire from Frontline. What do we got? So we can make a snowman, a sunny gift, and we've got a ton of fish. So we can put them, I think they'll be good in the... Ooh, a triggerfish. I don't even know what that is. We are going to go ahead and put those in the aquarium, I think. Thank you very much, Frontline. That's awesome. I really like that. And thank you for the shock box as well. Boop. Oh, it's getting towards night time, so we probably want to sleep. But I just want to have a quick look around here, because people have been doing stuff. This is cool. This is Racecrafters, I believe. The Candy Cane Forest, like the main tree, and I'm guessing he's going to have little candy canes coming up off this. I have a feeling that some of the plans, like Santa's Village and stuff like that, that's probably going to change, as we've not had enough time to get as much done here for Christmas as we probably would have liked. But obviously still lots of stuff to do here. Now I'm going to go, you know what, I'm going to starve to death is what I'm going to do. We're going to head over to, come on, there we go. We're going to head over to our little house and we're going to have a sleep there, I think. There's a few more houses that have popped up, but And I like this. This is something I've not done in Minecraft before. These houses, very narrow. They look really, really good, but they're not actually filled with anything. They are empty on the inside. They're kind of bricked up, boarded up. And it just fills in the space and gives this kind of... It makes the area feel lived in. Now, if you're building a city, if you're building a town, quite often you build every house as though it's going to be your house, you know, that you can live in. And you just don't need to. And I think, I'm not sure, was it Bully? I think Bully made these. And they're very pretty houses. They work really well. But because they're so narrow, they're not, you know, they're not possible to live in. Is it wool or is it coal? Is it coal? Yeah, so as you can see, there's not much in here. Just a little bit. I mean, you could still potentially make a house out of this. But if you want to, you don't have to fill it in. And that's the thing that I like the most about this. Now, can I make this jump? Yep. No, I cannot. Let's just go ahead and fill this in again. It's like we were never, and... Oh, yep. Oh, the game has froze. That is very odd. I don't know what's going on there. We've been testing a few things on the realm as far as... I'm guessing someone needed yellow dye? I'm overthinking this. So basically, we have kind of finished the Guardian project that we were working on with Foxy. But there's issues, and now those issues have spilled over into the main Nether hub, because when I spawned on to the realm, and I tried to exit the shopping district, where I was basically setting up the island ready for our scaffolding shop today, I went through the portal, and it dropped me into lava from the... I guess from the Nether portal at the Guardian farm, because what we're doing at the moment is we're trying to transport the Guardians to the Nether in order to, you know, kill them in here, collect the drops here, and not have to worry about the mob spawn cap. I guess it takes them to another dimension, so it technically doesn't count. I think if you wanted to use it, you'd have to have people AFK in both areas, maybe? I'm not entirely sure how it works. But either way, at the moment, it seems to be dropping us into lava when you go back through the shopping district, which isn't ideal. So obviously we're going to need to sort that out, and yeah, I think the rest of the episode is going to be over at the shopping district. And I'm just going to have to remember to be at full health when I go through it, because I'm going to fall and... Oh. I'm guessing Bully's fixing it, maybe? I tell you what, I'm going to go back to the lab for a bit and repair my tools, because this is far outside my pay grade. Good luck, Bully. Actually, while we're down here, I needed to grab some arrows anyway. We're going to read these Christmas cards, and then we're going to head down here and have a look at what I've been up to, because I've been quite busy over the holiday break. I've been kind of taking part in a lot of community projects. The Ocean Monument, Connuption sort of Nether hub area. It's been very, very busy, and it required some pretty powerful farms. Now, of those farms, in fact, I have come up with them myself. It's my own sort of redstone design, but I'm not going to do a tutorial on it purely because it's not been compacted, and I guarantee there's better designs out there. So, yeah, I mean, if you're really interested, then yeah, I might consider doing a tutorial. But if no one's interested, nah, it's all good. So let's go ahead and read Foxy's first. To Sunfire, what do Santa's little helpers learn at school? The alphabet. Oh, I've missed Christmas cracker jokes. They're so bad, but they're so funny at the same time. Have a lovely Christmas and a Happy New Year, Foxy. Well, thank you very much, Foxy. I like that. And Sunny's, a sunny gift. Happy holidays, my Sunfiery ally. I've prepared a special gift just for you that incorporates various things you may like and things that you didn't know you needed. First of all, you may notice a particular odour coming from the box. Yes, that would be the fish, but this is especially useful for more underwater never projects or some kind of fishy prank or so on. The possibilities are off the hook. You can't beat Frontline's puns. Like, the man is a pun factory. He's a machine. I don't know how he does it. But one thing you may have not understood inside of your present is why there are 2 carved pumpkin heads with snow beneath them. Well, I have taken the liberty to give you the greatest gift of all to you, life. That's right, you may have been a Sunfire for the duration of your life, but now you can be a oh, I've got 2 baby boys. I present to you the patent-pending Sunfire snow golems. They will defend you in your old age, producing snow and magic while singing about how great it is in the summer. Now go with your gifts and have a Merry Christmas. Frontline. Well, thank you very much, man. I will put those children somewhere safe, because I guarantee I'll put them somewhere and they burn to death. So yeah, these are some of the farms that we've been doing. Now, the kelp farm, before it was redstoneless, because the pistons would basically destroy the water block and then these would not grow. Now that's been fixed, this is quite an efficient little thing. Like, I emptied this out not too long ago to fill that that little smeltery up there, and it is chugging along. We have got, yeah, as you see, a decent amount still going through the system. And I'm quite happy with how it's churning out the fuel. Eventually, I feel like more of those super smelters will be, I think 3 of these will be for the production of kelp blocks, so we should have a decent stack then to power our super smelter upstairs. The other farm that we were working on, we've worked on the bamboo one, so when you're using this, occasionally the bamboo seems to get stuck on the leaves, because the hitbox gets much, much bigger as the leaves seem to grow out, but you can actually just put a piston in backwards on the block below that piston and facing inwards, and a wooden button means it clears the system. If you do get any stuck on there, it pushes them all down. They fall off the back of the block here. The way that the sort of hitbox for these bamboo things is quite weird, because they plant them randomly. You basically got to keep. In fact, I'll show you. Let's break this open. So this here, if I grab one of these and I place it, there's no guarantee that where I'm placing it is going to be in the middle. That seems to be the same. Interesting. That's a little odd. It's supposed to be quite random. Like, that one is a different position as well, but maybe it's just because that block's not moving. If I place this somewhere else, it might be a little different. Yeah, there you go. So you can see it's different there now. But yeah, we were having a few issues with the bamboo sort of getting stuck. But that seems to be fixed if you put that piston in backwards like that. Now, we've also designed a Pickle Fork. Now, this thing is extremely bone meal hungry, but it produces a ridiculous amount of pickles. That ocean monument required, I don't know, it must have been about 6,000-7,000 pickles. You can imagine how long I was actually using this to actually get that quantity of sea pickles. But I'll show you the redstone here. It's just a little hopper clock system. Little observer here. I don't know why this is here anymore. I don't need that. You can take that back and reuse that. And it just runs it down here. We've got this glass chain that runs it down underneath to the pistons, sticky pistons, and then these observers run it down into this to trigger the dispensers. It's quite simple. As said, I'm pretty sure someone will have come up with a better design than this that's more efficient or works better or whatever. But I'm happy with this. This is something that, you know, I'm not great at redstone, and the thing that I love about Bedrock, and that I've grown to love about Bedrock, is that it's not cut and paste farms. Because I haven't really found farms that work in both Java and Bedrock, a lot of the time you actually have to come up with these yourself. And I've learned more about redstone in this series than I have anywhere else, so I'm very, very happy with how it's turned out. But hopefully Bully's finished with that portal now, and we can actually get to the shopping district again. Because otherwise, we're kind of stuck for the episode. I'll cut back soon. Okay, so I'm finally back at the shopping district. Okay, we've had so many issues with the Nether. The Guardian farm was... It's running really well. Bully's done an amazing job, so's Foxy. But it is creating a bit of lag now as the entities are transported to the Nether, and yeah, it's different. So this is the second island. Now, I have spent a bit of time on this. This was originally only about maybe yay big, but the plans that I have for this store are much bigger. And they kind of, I mean, you'll see when it's finished, but the store's kind of going to look like that, but on a much bigger scale. So I guess the only thing to do is crack on with it, and I'll cut back with you for a little bit of a progress update soon. Okay, progress report. Bam. The legs are looking... that looks cool. I like how that looks from a distance. Now you can see the scaffolding there on the inside of the legs. That's how you basically get in and out of the shop. The shop is going to be on the top of this scaffolding. Whoa. On top of this scaffolding piece. This giant piece of scaffolding. So we've got a lot of trapdoors to place down a little bit. The issue that I'm sort of thinking of now is how to light that up. I don't want any mobs spawning at the top there, so we might have to be careful on how we do that. Here we can probably hide it with path blocks and fountains and yada yada. We can find ways to hide it here at least. Up the top there, it might be a little difficult. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it though. Alright, let's have a look at this. So obviously the entities of the trapdoors don't actually come until later on, but there we go. We've got a bit of glowstone hidden in the corners as well, so that should help it keep, keep it mob-proof. The issue I'm not sure on is whether these trapdoors, which are basically on the very top of the block, are spawnable spaces, because they are transparent trapdoors. So technically I feel like they shouldn't, but I'm not entirely clear on the spawning rules in Bedrock. But we've got a few more finishing touches to do on this build, and then the chest to set up for the scaffolding, and then we're pretty much good to go. I do need to get some more oak though. Right, we are actually all done. We've got a little end chest here for people to sort out their diamonds, etc. And each one of these chests is absolutely filled to the brim with scaffolding. And it's a stack of scaffold for 1 diamond. And if you buy in bulk, so 5 stacks, you get the 6th stack free. I think that's fair, considering how much work actually goes into making scaffolding. You've got to have bamboo farms, you've got to have string farms. That's the only way about it. And I don't anticipate people would need massive quantities, but they are more than welcome to buy that if they want. And I am quite happy to do bigger bulk deals as well. But we've got the signs on, so let's have a look what it looks like before we finish. It renders in. Sky high scaffold. Yep, it's looking pretty good. I'm happy with that. I am very happy with that. So all we need now is to say bye for now, and we'll see you next episode. Bye.